I think spring's a busy time of year for most people. I know it is for us. Sam and I have been out bucking up logs and clearing land for the last several weeks. And Bullet, well, he's been busy doing doggy stuff.
In the last 2 years, we've been working on opening up the yard around the cabin. Every spring, I spend some of my time cleaning this area, which will eventually be our front yard. I want it to look spacious and inviting when I come home and when others come to visit. It's been a tremendous improvement, not just to the look, but also to our finances. By clearing, we've managed to get sunlight and wind into this area, which has helped a lot with the mosquitoes. And once the brush is gone, the grass will start to grow in. But beyond that, it's like putting money in the bank. We bought the property with the cabin for $58,200. By adding trails and clearing land, we've opened up the property, and after only 3 years, with the only building addition so far being the Firewood depot, it's now valued at $84,800. That's some serious growth. Oh, oh.
Hi, buddy. Yes, good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are.
When it comes to rocks, until you start digging, you've got no idea how big it'll turn out to be. You might dig for 5 minutes or 2 hours. So far, though, this one's looking to be about what I think of as a small medium. I feel like I'm getting really good at digging up rocks and chopping stumps. Might look good on my resume if I ever decide to go back to work someday. This size is about all the Honda can handle. Anything larger and I would go get the bigger ATV or the truck. This is kind of ironic, but I'm putting the small rocks in to fill the space left by the large rock before I fill the hole in. Seems silly, but it's faster than getting an entire cartload of dirt. Raking is the easy part of this job, but there's a lot of it, and by the end of the day, sometimes I'm just as sore from raking as I would have been from pulling rocks and cutting stumps. When we moved onto the property, this is what this area looked like. In spring, standing in the driveway, you could barely see the road. By midsummer, you couldn't even see a car go by. 2 years later, and this is what it looks like. You can see I still have quite a bit to do, but wow, what a difference. I keep my eyes open when I rake, because, like the story of the princess and the frog, the moral is you may have to pick up a lot of trash before you find your treasure. So have a look at what I just found. I was raking and I came across this. It says Whitehall on it. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to guess it used to be some sort of medication. I don't know the name Whitehall, but I'm going to look it up later and find out. Kind of a neat little tiny bottle. It's pretty small. The curious things you find out here in the woods. Well, the weather's changed. It's gotten very chilly. The wind is blowing like crazy. Probably should turn my mic away from the wind. I had to change jackets, as you can see, because I was getting cold. It's coming right through my coat. I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. There's a storm coming overhead and it's not looking good. I looked at the radar. It says there's nothing coming, but I think I'm just gonna get this last cartload of stuff cleaned up on the ground here that I raked up, and we're gonna call it a day. I'm not gonna say raking is fun, but it is peaceful. Sometimes I use my headphones to listen to a good book or my favorite music. While I won't have time to finish this area this year, I'm happy with my progress and how it's looking. Now as the grass grows, I'll be able to just mow it to keep it maintained. What a difference it makes to how the property looks and how it feels coming home. I have this thing waiting for me the next time I get out here. What the heck is this? And how did this grow? It looks like there's at least 2 different species here, and I'm not sure how many individual trees there were. Should I start with an axe, a chainsaw, a shovel? Well, that's a problem for another day. It's supposed to be sunny and warm tomorrow, so I think I'll haul and stack some buckup wood to dry for the season.
That's Sam bringing down another load of bucked up wood. Behind her, up on the ridge, is where our cabin is located, and off behind me is the river, which makes this kind of a central location. There's usually a breeze through here, and it gets good sun, so it's a nice place to dry and season the firewood. There's just the 2 of us, and we don't work real hard, but we do try to work steady. And sometimes things don't move as fast as we'd like, but we keep at it. And the firewood is a good example of this. We add more to the piles each day, and it takes a while, but over time, it adds up. After we both quit our jobs and moved off grid, people asked us, "How do you make any money?" Well, this is what we do. We've got 40 acres of land that's heavily wooded. And though most of our trees are smaller trees, there's a lot of them. That timber provides us logs for the mill, provides firewood to pay our heating bill in the winter, gives us an additional source of income with the lumber off the mill and the firewood to sell. And we didn't buy any big equipment, so it was an affordable way for us to start making money. So yeah, it's not hard making money when you live off grid. You don't have to quit your job unless you want to. We just decided we'd rather work for ourselves, and we're really glad that we did.
So today we're going to be working on getting an area cleared for a storage building. It's going to go right here. So we worked through the day and then woke up the next morning to this. This is a snowstorm, and this is April right now. Snowstorm in April. Always so much fun up here. Look at how much snow has already melted from this afternoon. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's water everywhere, but that's okay. Mud cleans up. I'm just glad the snow is gone. It's been fun. We got a bunch of the trees down today. I'm going to show you what we got and what's left yet to do. So let's look. So you can see we got a bunch of the trees down and the snow is melting. Very excited about that. Progress. We are successful in our endeavors. So we'll see you tomorrow.